So a lot of people RV up to Pine Mountain and stay at Roosevelt State Park, but what if we told you that you might be missing some of the best parts outside the campground?
This week we went beyond the campground to check out a historic mansion in LaGrange, Georgia.
Unfortunately, we were not allowed to film or take any pictures inside this mansion, but it was amazing.
And while heading back to Warm Springs, there was a little spring festival going on,
where a local shop owner told us about a covered bridge that we had to check out that was only like 7 miles from there.
We would have never found that without this local tip.
Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Allie.
And this week, we're continuing our stay here at FDR Roosevelt State Park, Pine Mountain, Georgia. And we're going to show you a few of the things that we wasn't able to get to the last time we were here, which was back in January. And there was definitely a few things that we wanted to check out, including a museum tour of a house.
And we're going to see what else we can discover while we're here.
Well, we are back in Warm Springs. If you saw our video last week, you know we came here and nothing was really open. So we're back now, and the downtown is booming right now. It is busy downtown. Well, we learned a lot of cool, interesting history talking to a couple people while we were shopping here today. The first lady we talked to in at the wardrobe of Warm Springs, she was telling us, and her name was Sue, by the way, super sweet lady.
Super sweet.
She was telling us that her mom and dad used to work at a restaurant that used to be across the way, and they remember FDR coming in. He would pull in, honk his horn, she said, and that would signal them that he wanted his either a Pepsi or Coke, I can't remember, but he wanted his soft drink and some peanuts. So he would stop in there, get his drink and peanuts. And then we were just shopping over here underneath that sign where it says Warm Springs and the gift tree. And we ended up having a long conversation with the lady in that store too. Her name was Anna Marie. It's so much fun, you know, talking to people in these small towns and getting the history, telling us things that we need to check out. So there's a couple things that we are going to check out. Town of Woodbury, both of them said you got to check that out. So we're going to head there after we get some lunch. Right now we are heading over behind the main street here in Warm Springs. Nothing like getting history from people who have actually know about the history here and have lived it and grew up around it. It's been an awesome morning so far. Now it's time to get some lunch because we're starving. And there's a barbecue place here that we're going to see about getting some barbecue. We are getting ready to eat some of local barbecue at, what's the name of this place? Max Barbecue. Max Barbecue. Can't see for the signs behind a tree, but we saw this last night and we were like, man, this looks like a good place. And I guess this is all part of Max Barbecue over here too. But what did she say at the shop that they're only the stand is open?
I didn't even hear what she was saying because I was busy shopping.
Oh. Well, I believe she said that the stand is only open like Monday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, and I think Sunday, the whole restaurant is open.
I have to say that Max Barbecue did not disappoint. It was so delicious. I got a full belly now. And it was funny because I was telling Chuck that, you know, it's weird. This is the first meal that we've actually had out on this trip. And here we are on day 4, and all the other meals we've eaten in the RV. And I guess we're trying to save money because of the gas prices are so high right now. Definitely a good choice for our first meal. This Southern sweet tea brings me back to my childhood. Tastes just like my grandmother's tea.
So as we were told to check out Woodbury, Georgia by both Sue and by Anna Marie, we are now in Woodbury, Georgia, learning a couple interesting things here. Pimento, capital of the world, 1950.
Yeah, Pimento, capital of the world.
And it was established in like the mid 1800s. So pretty old town. But supposedly there is a covered bridge somewhere here that we are trying to locate right now. When we were in the shopping and we were talking to Sue, she was, you know, I basically told her how much, personally, you know, I love small towns. Allie does too, but Allie was shopping and I was talking, doing most of the talking. And she said, well, if you love old towns, 7 miles from here in Warm Springs is Woodbury. And she said, you got to check out Woodbury. It's only 7 miles. She said there's a good couple places to eat, Fitzgerald's, and there was another one that's a barbecue place. And somehow we ended up talking about covered bridges, and she said you got to check out the covered bridge that's there too. So Allie is Googling that right now, and we're going to try to find it. Well, I think we have found where the covered bridge is, because we are on a road and it's called Covered Bridge Road. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to assume there's a covered bridge on this road. What do you think?
I think so.
Well, this is interesting. Smile, you're on camera.
Wow.
This property is protected by video surveillance. Yeah, this is a real covered bridge.
Uh-huh. Wow. Wow. How awesome is this?
Well, this is a real covered bridge. This ain't no replica. Wow.
Look at all the bamboo over there.
Oh, this is awesome. I am so glad that they told us about this.
And this is why we love meeting people in the towns that we go to. They always give you
Hidden gems. Yeah, for sure. This is so awesome. This guy's painting a picture of it. He's got his easel out there and he is painting a picture of the covered bridge.
Wow.
This is pretty awesome, gotta say. Pretty awesome. Things that we did not know was here, would not have known it was here had it not been for taking the time and striking up a conversation with locals. This really paid off for us today, going in and shopping. While Allie was shopping, it gave me something to do because I don't really care to look at clothes and all the stuff that you were looking at. So I just stayed back and I talked to Sue and she told us this. She said it's a little hard to find, but it really wasn't, not with Google. I mean, if you come to Woodbury and you just Google, take me to the covered bridge, it's gonna take you there because it's not really right in Woodbury. We probably drove 2 or 3 miles further somewhere. I don't know where we're at technically, but I know where we're at right now. We're at a covered bridge, a real covered bridge. That is super, super cool. This might be one of the best covered bridges I can remember seeing.
I know.
That you could actually drive across. Oh man, this is so cool. I don't know what river this is, or creek.
We'll have to look and see.
Yeah.
On the map, see if it tells us.
It's pretty though.
And it is beautiful.
Yes. There's a little beach down here too.
Oh, wow.
Kind of nice. They actually have picnic tables out here next to the covered bridge. I guess popular picnicking spot, maybe.
I bet this place is packed in the summers and on the weekends.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wonder if there's probably good fishing in that river there too. History of it here, I guess this is Red Oak Creek because it's the Red Oak Creek covered bridge built in the 1840s by Horace King.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So we were just telling Sue and Anne Marie about Horace King. They didn't really even know about him. And we learned about him last time we were here in, what town was it? LaGrange.
So if you read the sign, you will learn that this is the last standing bridge that Horace King built. And it is the oldest and longest wooden covered bridge in Georgia. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. I don't want to go too far in case a car comes. But there's something here. It says high water mark.
July 7th, 1994.
Wow. So the water got all the way up to here at one point in 1994. Just look at the detail in the roof, even the shingles, the wooden shingles. Wow. All those nails coming down through there.
All of those nails.
But what you were reading on there was talking about these wood pegs, which I noticed on the underneath side. All these wood pegs that connected the lattice work.
When my mom and dad were born, this bridge was 100 years old.
That's hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Hard to believe. So I just tried to do a little bit of the math. If this bridge was built in the 1840s, that would put it at, well, you add 60 to 1840, takes you to 1900.
Let's see.
1900 to 2000 is 100. So 160 plus 26. 186 years old.
186. You were right.
86 years old. Hey.
I'm not good with math.
You know what? I had a teacher that taught me how to use Common Core math, and I was using that again.
Yep. That was me. But I don't remember how to use it myself.
Well, I remembered it. That's the most important part. It's another thing to add to our list of things that we have discovered on this trip. And that was a pretty cool thing, gotta admit.
Very, very cool.
Man, if it wasn't quite so far from the campground, I'd love to come back, have a picnic over there on the other side. But it is a little buggy right now.
It is.
Spring.
Yeah.
So if we are going to have a picnic, I think we're going to go back to Dowdell's Knob and do that one morning, or one afternoon, I should say. Well, we are at the Bellevue Mansion, and this is going to be take 3 because first time we were here it was closed. Now it's open, but they are pretty much cash only. She did have a what you call a square space or whatever it was, card reader, but she couldn't get it to work. So just know if you're coming here to check this out, come with some cash, and it's only $10 per person. So we are right now running to head and find a ATM so we can go back, because we definitely want to do this.
So we did find out some interesting information about the house already. In 1850, there was another house that was built prior to this one and ended up burning down. It didn't last. And then this one was built, what, 1853?
Yeah, something like that, she said.
And so that's how old this house is. It's been there for a long time. And so far, looking at the lobby as we walk, not the lobby, but the foyer as you walk in the dining room there, absolutely beautiful. And she said, you're really going to like this tour. So we're excited to find out more about the house. And we'll let you know what we find out.
Right there. We just finished our tour of the Bellevue Mansion here in LaGrange. Got a little pamphlet on it, some history. Unfortunately, we could not film or take pictures inside, which I understand. They want you to come and see it in person, which we will highly recommend for $10 a person. Which is, it said $10 right now, but inside it said $13 for adults, but it was only $10. Even at $13, the tour lasted about an hour and a half for us. We definitely got a plethora of history about this house.
What I liked about the tour so much was that the two ladies there that showed us around made us feel like family. They literally just were so down to earth and so sweet.
So willing to take their time with us too.
Take their time and even talking about their personal lives. I mean, just typical Southern hospitality at its finest.
Exactly.
So I would definitely suggest, if you're here in LaGrange, to check out the Bellevue Mansion. It's absolutely beautiful.
And one thing we learned from the tour was these magnolias out in front of the house are original magnolia trees. So they're well over 160, 70, 80 years old now. That is unreal. And another thing I wanted to touch on was Allie was talking about how hospitable they were. It technically is supposed to close at 5 o'clock tonight. It's 5:35 right now. They didn't care to take longer, and because I told them when we started the tour it was 4 o'clock. I said, you can just give us the quick and easy version or whatever. You can just give us the quick and easy version. But no, they took their time and made sure that we got to see everything, and they explained so much stuff there.
So we definitely suggest that if you come here to LaGrange, to check out this Bellevue Mansion. It is spectacular. If you love these kinds of tours, you will love this one.
But we decided before we leave LaGrange, we're going to check out this,
Wild Leap Brewery.
see if we can't get a flight of local brews while we're here. I mean, it's only
It's 5:46.
5:45, so we got time to. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's actually past 5 o'clock here. So we both ended up with the same thing. I was going to get a light, like a light lager to start with, but Allie sampled this.
Amazing. I don't think I've ever tasted a beer like this before.
He said it's called brown ale,
Yeah, it tastes like a cookie, like a sugar cookie.
oatmeal sugar cookie.
I mean, it is
It's good.
the most unusual flavor of
It is
any
so good.
beer I've ever tried.
We so need this sign
That is
in
so
our
neat.
RV. If you can read it, it says, if you don't do the wild things while you're young, you'll have nothing to smile about when you're old.
That's right.
This is another thing we have not done. The first time we were here at FD Roosevelt State Park is do any hiking. We are out on Carl's Cove's trail looking for a old chimney. Well, we have found the chimney. Well, it was a good hike this morning anyway, that's for sure. It's good to get out and get a little fresh air. We just pulled into Callaway Gardens, and this is something we wanted to do the last time we were here in January. I guess you said you'd been here as a child, right?
Doing the drive-through. At Christmas time, they have all the lights, and you can just drive through and look at all the beautiful Christmas lights.
We stopped here at the information center just to obviously get a little bit of information. The information that we discovered is that it's $26
A person.
and change plus tax per person. So let's just say $30 a person to get in. We decided against it. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
lot of money. So unfortunately, this was something we had planned on doing here, and I don't think it's in the cards.
I just can't see with these gas prices right now. I just can't see
Yeah, spending the extra money.
This is where we're going to be cutting costs. Do we really want to do this, or is it something that we could skip on?
Exactly. Or can we find very interesting, cool things that we both love, history-wise?
That's free.
Like the covered bridge that you can just drive to, enjoy it. Doesn't cost anything except the gas to get there, obviously. But I think we're going to go out exploring right now and just see what we can find. You know, it's just going to be one of those kind of days. It's kind of a chill day.
Let's go with the flow.
Let's just go see what we can find in the area. Well, we just drove through a very, very small town of Woodland. We are out exploring, just seeing what we can see, like we said when we were leaving Callaway Gardens. And sure enough, I mean, here's a little old town. Nice little old church here to my right. Cute little old town. Well, like many things we found in the past, by accident, we have found Sprewell Bluff Park. And this is in, well, I'm not sure where we're at. But we were on our way to that Dorsal's Mountain, which turned out to be nothing. And wow, they have cabins in here. They have a few RV sites. So this was all there is to the little campground here.
Very small.
Very small, but few cabins if you wanted to stay in a cabin. I would say we probably only saw, what, 3 or 4 RV campsites, maybe? We will check that on the way back out, though. We'll swing back through there and actually count them. We have no idea what we're in for. We just went into the trading post there, asked how much it was going to be to get into the park, $10 per car. So we were like, sure, why not? Got us a sticker, too.
Got a little sticker for the refrigerator.
So again, just driving around like we do when we're RVing and just exploring the area that we're in. Nice little find here. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Very, very, very
If we had more
tranquil
time,
here.
Oh my gosh, yes. If I was a fly fisherman, I think this would be like the perfect fly fishing river, probably. And I guarantee you, anybody out there that fly fishes probably looking at this and we're like, yeah, that's catch some trout in that river.
A lot of tadpoles in here.
Nikki would have loved this, our dog Nikki. If you've been following our channel for a long time, you know we had a great adventure dog for, what, 13 years? She lived to be 14. She would have been, oh my gosh, she would have been in 7th heaven here. Tadpoles in the water.
In,
oh yeah.
trying to catch them.
Oh yeah. We decided to take the top down as we drive back through the park. Definitely a cool little find, though. I don't know how far we are from the campground. We are definitely a ways away because we left the campground at 1 p.m. and it is 3:46, and this is really the first thing we've done other than stop and get gas and go to the bathroom. So we got a little drive to get back to the campground, and I can't tell you how far that might be because right now we have zero signal. More information on Sprewell Bluff Park. This is Upson County. And some of the hiking trails right here. I'm trying to figure out where we are at on this map. Well, I'm gonna try hiking down this way just a little bit just to see what I can see. So I'm gonna say, as we're driving back to the campground, that last cabin was number 9. So I'm gonna assume they have 9 cabins in here. We're gonna see how many RV spots they have up here. They have 1, 2, 3 RV sites. So not very many. 3 RV sites. Well, I think we found the view, and it's right at the entrance. Oh my goodness. They have a deck.
What a nice deck here.
Oh my goodness.
That is beautiful.
And this is what we were wanting to see all along.
Wow.
A view from the top of the bluff looking down at the Flint River.
So pretty.
Oh my goodness. You can see it snake around. Wow. Well, that was certainly worth the price of admission alone right there. Just getting to go out on that observation deck and see the views from there. And can you imagine what that might look like when the trees are bare and you can really see through everything? Pretty amazing. If you're going to be anywhere in this area, which I wish I could tell you which area we're in, I'm not really sure right now, but we'll try to find out. And if so, I'll leave that down in the description below. But it's definitely worth the price of admission to come in here and check out the views of the Flint River. No doubt about it.
Well, we just got finished wrapping up the festival here at Warm Springs, Georgia, and they had a cute festival. They had all these different booths set up where you could buy different things that were homemade stuff and
Kind of flea markety.
yeah, I got this succulent. Well, Chuck picked it out. Thought it was cute. I'm kind of getting into succulents now, and so we chose this one. He chose this one.
What'd I get?
You got a, how much was it?
$15 corn dog.
$15 corn dog.
Yeah.
I have never.
I didn't know how much they were. I was just like, you got corn dogs? He's like, yeah. And I was like, give me 2. He's like, that'll be $30 and something. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, just make that one.
Just make it one.
What was crazy was that there were other people getting food, and they were getting like a plate's worth of food. And I heard them say it was like $15 for their thing. You know, and I'm like, they're getting all that for $15? I got a corn dog for $15? Granted, it was a large corn dog, but not worth $15. But, you know, YOLO, you only live once, and you're at a festival, they have carnival food. I got to try some carnival food.
So we ended up shopping at the other stores too, because when we were over here the other day, they were all closed up, and we went into a lot of them. There were antique stores and some gift shops and things like that. There were a lot of cute things, but I didn't buy anything else. Gotta kind of watch my money because of gas right now.
Yep.
Trying to cut corners where we can. Like, do I really need this or do I want it?
That's the question.
So I didn't really need the succulent.
Well, I actually talked her into that. I said it'd be kind of cool to have a memento from this festival that we could keep in the RV, providing we can keep it alive.
That's the thing. Hopefully I can keep it alive.
All right, I think it's time to go back, get a little rest, and enjoy our last night here in Pine Mountain, Georgia at FD Roosevelt State Park, because tomorrow we are actually going to head out a day early. We decided, because a few of you have left comments on a recent video where we were talking about going to Fort Mountain State Park, and they were like, that's a very steep and windy road. So I'm a little nervous about that. We're supposed to go there Monday. We're going to go ahead and leave Sunday. We booked a night in a campground, just an RV resort south of LJ, close enough that when I get there tomorrow, we can drive up the mountain, see if it's okay for us and safe. If it is, then we go on to Fort Mountain on Monday. If not, we will probably cancel that reservation and probably just stay at the RV resort we're at and just But that is all up in the air right now, so we'll just see what happens. And taking it day by day. On our last night here in Pine Mountain, Georgia, we went over to the Iron Horse and had a very great meal. That Iron Horse
Did not disappoint.
No, he lived up to the reputation that we were reading online. Oh my goodness, the portions were absolutely huge.
And the flavor of the food was so amazing. Like, I literally just had a grilled chicken sandwich, and the flavor was amazing. And then the sweet potato fries, awesome.
And the whole bill, before tip, was only $67, and we had...
Wow, that's great.
I know, we had a huge portion of fried mushrooms, which I had to eat myself.
Yeah, because I just can't eat fried stuff like that anymore.
No, and I got a side salad with my hamburger. My hamburger, well, you see in the video, I had to dislocate my jaw just to be able to get my jaw around it. And
oh my gosh.
we got enough food to eat lunch tomorrow, so.
And you know what was cool on that hamburger? There was a fried green tomato.
Yeah, fried green tomato.
That's the first time that I've ever seen a fried green tomato on a hamburger before.
I got the Locomotive, which had the fried green tomato. They had an Iron Horse burger. I forget what was on that one, but mine was amazing. And like I said, $67 before tip. You can't beat the price, and you definitely can't beat the size of the portion. So if you come to Iron Horse when you're here at FD Roosevelt State Park, come hungry, or don't come at all, because you're going to be well satisfied.
So we're curious, when you travel,
Do you mostly hang at the campground?
or do you go out exploring like we do?
Because we love to get out and explore and find new things when we're camping, wherever we're camping. And we are definitely not done exploring yet,
So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
because we have a lot more adventures coming. We really appreciate you guys watching. We will see you in our next adventure.
Bye guys.